Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good day to whoever and whomever is watching at any time of the hour. This is your Pinoy boy, Pinoy Knight. Thank you for tuning in again. Sorry if I sound like butt. I kind of got sick. Wash your hands. And yeah, Frostbite. It's post Frostbite 2020. It's the Wednesday after, and I'm doing this quick recording because I did a lot of the work over the weekend, and it made me think about all the things that I said in terms of from a specific aspect where the past two videos that you saw already about how to be positive or how to like not focus too much or not have all or nothing. I can't remember the exact things I said, but I remember them generally. But I figured instead of getting something from someone that you guys don't necessarily like know per se, I figured I could record and interview a few familiar faces in the esports community, more so along the lines of Smash. So check that out. I asked him a simple question. It's how do you have a positive or strong mentality in sets, in game, or in the esports realm in general, in Smash? So yeah, you may be surprised at the answers you see from these guys. Check it out.
How do you keep like a very positive and a strong mentality, especially in bracket? How do you get yourself to be where you are?
As someone who doesn't compete, since I primarily do content, I think my mentality answer would probably be there. But I think the hardest part about keeping a solid mentality is in anything, in bracket or anything, is when it's your everything. I think what's helped me the most is to diversify what I do. Like obsessing over one career path, one choice, one hobby, it's turned into like a very toxic mentality in my past. So I typically like to diversify what I do in my spare time and create spare time to have different hobbies. Because then if you mess up in this field that you've been giving your all in, it's less detrimental mentally since you have these other things you're working for. But if this one thing to you means everything and you fall short, it can have a lot more mental damage than the alternative. So,
awesome.
To diversify what you do is pretty much what I would say.
Awesome. Thank you so much, by the way. What do you do to keep a strong and positive mentality during sets and in game?
I just remember my game plan and try to follow the game plan I know works.
And it works?
Yeah, I have a game plan I know. If I know it works, I can be positive because even if I'm losing, I know what I should do, what I have to change.
Awesome. Yeah, HBox, what do you think is the best way that you keep a strong and positive mindset and mentality during like Smash, either Melee or Ultimate?
I think you just gotta remember the reason you start playing in the first place, and everyone's trying to win and trying to get on top. Kind of the point of there being a sport in the first place. But you have to believe in the first place that you're already going to win the set as soon as you walk in. You have to know that it's hard work with it, but the outcome is already determined by whoever worked hard before it. So just make sure you grind and put in the work. And if you put in as much work as you can and you still lost, you have nothing to be upset about. It's just they were the better player that time. And just keep on going back and grinding. So that's the cool thing about human potential. There's no limit to it.
So focusing on the positives, basically. Awesome. Thanks. But yeah, what do you look for as a director when you're searching for players and how to teach and help assist in strong and positive mentality in esports?
I think the number one thing is we look for players who have an ambition, that want to not only just play the game for fun, but also want to take it seriously and want to work on self-improvement. Also want to work in a team environment. Early on, we learned this lesson the hard way. We brought on, for example, our League of Legends team in the first year, 5 individuals. Those individuals never really meshed well together, and that was probably our fault. We looked kind of at just a very basic thing in terms of their skill level and their rank. We realized those things weren't what created a good team. What we're looking for is players that can communicate well together, that bring a positive energy to the training facility, and then just want to work together as a team and improve together. That's not always easy to identify early on. We really like to put them in a room together, playing in person. So our tryouts, we really focus on live tryouts or live events, so that we can kind of see them in that environment, see what they're like, see how they perform, and see kind of what their thought process is, what the communication process is. So really that's kind of the way that we've done it. We've had to evolve that process over time. Like I said, early on we were looking at, well, what's the best team we can create based on these ranks? And we realized that was the wrong way to do it.
Cool. So when you're trying to build those things, you're not basing it off skill, you're basing more on like how communicable are you with every other individual.
No, I mean, don't get me wrong. Obviously, skill plays a part in it, but it's not the only thing we're looking at now. We're looking at more than that. as an academic institution as well, we're also making sure that students aren't in esports for the wrong reasons. We don't want. We learned this lesson the hard way too, with students coming and wanting to just kind of play their game and not actually go to school. They didn't want to focus on academics. They wanted to just play the game. We learned that the hard way as well. So we really kind of sit players down and we talk with them and we make sure that they're working towards completing a diploma and eventually getting a job in the industry or just getting a job in general. So that's another thing we'll kind of look for during the recruiting process.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Well, yeah, the biggest thing, just wanted to ask you, like, what do you do, especially as a professional Smash player? And you're also juggling being a student as well. Like, what do you do to have a very strong and positive mindset, a very healthy mindset, especially going into a very competitive scene?
So what I do to help maintain a very healthy and mindset, and even like a healthy mental health, literally, which is my top priority. I was someone who suffered with depression really, really young, and growing up was really hard. So that's always been my priority. Definitely like talking is what really helps me. The minute I notice something's wrong, I talk to my mom, I talk to my dad or my brother or whatever, even friends. If I don't realize it, because that's the one problem, right? Sometimes you don't realize that you're feeling that way and you're stuck in your head and you're overwhelmed. So best situation in that case is to talk to yourself. I've learned to love myself by literally thinking of myself as a friend and just being like, you know what? Let's say I'm not playing well today, I'll literally just tap myself in the back, like, hey, you did great, like, you tried the best you could possibly do. So just being kinder to yourself, self-compassion, really helps you change your mindset. And talking to yourself, like I said, it's so important that you're not hating yourself so hard for making a mistake that is in a game. At the end of the day, you need to learn and understand so that you can grow in this field. And if you can't maintain a good mindset, then you're not going to learn anything. You're going to be staring at that screen, but your brain's going to be elsewhere thinking of losses or whatever. So talking to yourself, self-compassion is definitely key. And sticking with a good crowd, for sure. Like, trust people, talk to them about it, open up. I see a therapist, and that helps me. I really love getting it out. A good cry is what helps. So it's important. Definitely maintain mental health, like self-compassion, and talk with others. Yeah.
Good. It's really nice to talk to you about it. Thank you. So, Vayseth, what is it that you look for in like strong, positive mentalities in esports and Smash in general?
So basically, when you're a tournament organizer, you can't do it by yourself. Like everyone says, teamwork or whatever is important. It's really important with these grassroots tournaments because you can't be in it for the money. So Frostbite, for example, is the tournament that has the least amount of turnover out of any tournament out there. We've been a team since 2016, and almost all of us are still here.
Really?
So having a group that you can rely on, that you can have fun with, I think that's the most important thing. And as long as you don't put too much pressure on yourself, and you can all bear it together as a team, that's the key to success.
Awesome. Thank you so much for answering the question.
So I hope you enjoyed that. It was really cool talking to, like, just getting different perspectives from people like Dabuz, Supergirlkels, HBox, and HBox switches between two different games, and you see like people, TOs like tournament organizers like Vayseth, content creators like Supergirlkels and Alpharad. They're very, and you can see how open they are, and that's the thing that we're trying to talk about, just making sure that you will acknowledge that part of you, that you're also human. And it's once you solve and deal with the problems you have internally, you can go so far up there, like just there. I don't know where there is too, and that's the great thing about human improvement, similar to what HBox said. So anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, and if you guys want me to go and ask more of these professional players, esports, tournament organizers, content creators, anybody really, let me know what you think. Go ahead and follow, subscribe to Pinoy Night 5. That's me. I would hope I didn't sound like bot, like I said earlier. So yeah, I want to rest my throat now, but you guys and gals have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, and so long. Have a good week.